My calling to missions began in 2006 when I went on my first mission trip to Czech Republic. We worked with Asian immigrants in the Czech Republic for the week, and the last day we were exploring Prague and having our fun day. And I just took a moment by the Charles Bridge and just was thanking God for all He had done that week. And I simply stated, Lord, I'll do this the rest of my life if You would let me. And I really didn't know what that really meant or really what I was saying. But through that, God has led me to pursue missions. He's put it on my heart, and it's a calling that just won't go away.
It was in 2004 when I went on my first mission trip, and it was also to the Czech Republic. And while I was there, I began to work with an unreached group of people in a little small town that hadn't seen a Christian witness in many, many, many years. And I couldn't get over the fact that there were people like that in the world. And I so loved working with those people that during the week I had some alone time with the Lord in prayer. And remember praying, Lord, here I am. I'll do this the rest of my life if You will make it possible. And the Lord made it possible. I took a mission trip to East Asia to begin working with unreached peoples. And while I was there, the work that we did was so important because these people had never heard about who Jesus was and that He had lived a life on this earth and died on a cross and rose from the grave. And it was so neat to see people experience hearing the story for the first time. And I began to go multiple times, and I even took my wife there as well. And we actually had a chance one afternoon to lead a young girl in a remote village to Christ, the only person in that entire area. And so it was so exciting. And then the Lord began to put on our heart a need for adoption, and we wanted to adopt from this particular country, and so we did. And afterwards, I just sensed the Lord calling us to go back to plan our life amongst these people. And for people here in our home state to begin praying for us is going to lift up our needs and our desires and ourselves and our work to the Lord, who can make all things possible. And partnering with churches here in our home state is so important because it brings people that, well, we know and that we partner with locally. And even though we may not know some of these people on a personal level, it's nice to know that people from close to home are coming to see us and encourage us and help us with the work.